Hello, beautiful beings, chosen ones, earth angels, those on this spiritual quest of knowledge, gnosis. This is your message from the One, Christ, the Source. And it's a really heavy message. So when you're jumping on, say hi in the comments. I feel really unorganized, scattered. There's this energy in the collective of just going to give it a minute, waiting for everyone to jump on. I'm going to timer. Hello, whoever's watching. Oh my goodness, it's been a crazy morning of lessons. And I was guided to get on here and connect with you guys. So this comes from, hey, morning, Karen. Oh, I am all kerfuffled. I'm all kerfuffled. Okay, but this is because of the message that has to come through. Is everything working? Because part of the reason why I'm so scattered is I was having issues with the streaming software again. Now, over the last couple of months, there's been these repeating cycles, these repeating patterns. And Karen, you've been on with us on this journey. And it's all about us containing our force, our light, our energy, what we need to know from the One, from the Christ, from the spiritual sun, source, your truth, your essence. So what we need to do, what the chosen ones need to do to contain their force and walk this path of ascension. So this is the biggest trap that all these beautiful beings, these true beings, have been playing into. Okay, and there's so many different messages that want to come through. So this is going to be a huge live stream. So what I want you to do is like this, save this, share this. We need to push this out into the algorithm, if that's even the way that you say it. We need to push this knowledge out, this truth out, so other beautiful beings with you, like you. See, I can't. This is this. There's a lot of get my joggers off. There is a lot of. It's not interference, but there is a lot of information that has to come through. So if you guys can just help me. I'm getting stabilized this frequency. So really anchor into this, be present with us, be in that now moment, because that is when we are most powerful. So you are going to be receiving these light codes, these healing spiritual activations through this live stream. So it's really important. Watch this, okay? Because this is for the collective. This is for the earth angels, the chosen ones, the light warriors, the healers, those on a divine mission here. Most importantly, so what Spirit's saying is there's so many labels. You know, we've got star seeds, light workers, light warriors, we've got chosen ones, we've got this, we've got that, we've got all these beautiful beings on this spiritual mission here, and they have different labels. We have different labels for ourselves. The one thing that Spirit says that links us all is our beautiful heart and that frequency of love. We have a lot of beings out there. We have a lot of fakeness out there. We have a lot of deception. We have a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. That's sort of coming to that. It's like we have people preaching love and light, but they are not of the light. They are false light. So we have. You found this for a reason, okay? And right now you may be at a low. Let me know in the comments if you're watching the live or the replay, are you feeling low right now, like absolutely drained? Okay? We are about to begin a brand new chapter. There is so much magic on the horizon for us. So this is an energy update to those of you of my collective. And if you're seeing this, that may be you. You've come here for big things, and your whole life, things just haven't worked out. And so we will get into the biggest trap that you guys, and when I say chosen ones, Spirit is saying those of the heart. Those who rule from the heart. Because it's the true chosen that have always chose love. You guys have operated from love. So you have given, you have nurtured, you have cared for. All you have ever wanted to do is help. Let me know in the comments if that is you. That is a true chosen. You guys who operate through that heart center and want to serve, want to heal, want to help others, want to hold others, want to support others, want to make sure that others' needs are met. You just give and give this continuous flow of heart, of love energy. You pour it out. Like you literally can, you have this feeling of love. Like for those people that are near and dear to you, you have this feeling of love, and it feels so big you can't even put it into words. It feels like, it's like you just have this love, and it's because you are an infinite multi-dimensional being who is on this divine mission, right? You have this, it's like this eternal, a spirit saying eternal love stream, right? So you are on this divine mission. You've incarnated for this reason. Now, if you're watching this live stream, I want you to press that like button. If you're on Facebook, press that love heart button. We need to really anchor this in, and we need to support one another. So I'm here showing up for you guys. Let's do this giving and receiving so you can receive the most. So we can all as a collective receive the most high frequency. Hey, James. So we need to operate through the law of one, through the power of one, through the power of love, Source is saying. So it's this giving and receiving. So I'm showing up, I'm sharing this message from the divine, and you are receiving this. So for you to receive this, press that love button, press that like button, follow along, like enable those notifications so you can keep receiving this, because you are this powerful anchor on this planet. You are a light, a beacon of light, okay? You have been strategically placed here by the one. And then there was like your higher self, God, source, creator. You have been placed here strategically. And all of your life, you've been transmuting the darkness. All of your life, month by month, you are on this wheel, right? Transmuting the dark to anchor the light, transmuting the dark to anchor the light. Now, are you guys able to see me? Because it's saying my internet's playing up. But this knowledge has to get out. So I'm going to keep talking. But we on this, okay, so Spirit's saying we are on this continuous loop, Now we need to learn how to activate, awaken our divine vessel, how to operate, to navigate through the divine, so we can release the darkness, the denseness, the separation, the deception from our field to anchor more light. We are pissing our light away. That's the message from Spirit, right? We are draining our own force. We are giving this away. Now, the darkness, this old world antichrist system, relies on our light. It relies on our love, our energy. So At one level, that's how it works. We drain our force, we surrender it. Not surrender, it's just like, what's where you just give it away? It's just like, take it, take my light, take my divinity, right? Take it. Our outpouring of love. Look, let me know if you're receiving this message. Like, do you resonate with that? You are a lover. You give, you give, you give. And the people that you give it to, take it. Okay? So the number, okay, so spirit is really, this is a really difficult message to get out. It's always difficult on YouTube and Facebook, doing these live streams. It's like a denseness. So I could really, okay. And in these collective readings, we always get such a big amount of resistance, okay? Because this is big information. This is knowledge. This is gnosis, Spirit wants to say. This is, so the light beings, the chosen ones, we have always been downtrodden, but we allow that through us sacrificing. Let's say that's sacrificing. James, have a bit of respect, please. This is a not here to answer your questions, mate. I'm here to share a message. It's about sharing our energy with those that earn it, that deserve it, and not bending the knee, and just giving out of those old world programs. Like, we have been programmed to think that we need to constantly be the light, give our light, just give, and give. So it's this really high frequency message coming through, and there's just a lot of resistance right now. So we will get there. So it's really important for you guys to stick around and watch these lives when they come up. Okay. And please do feel free to comment and stuff like that. I will, if there's any comments that need to be replied to, if they are for the for us as a collective to learn and grow together, I will definitely come out, right? But it's too, this is a really difficult one. And I can't see the chat because I've done something. Okay. Oh, okay. So see you later, James. Yeah, so there we go. So I'm here to share a message from the divine, from the source, from the one, from the spiritual sun, about us conserving our energy so we can use that energy to light up and ascend. But the biggest trap, the biggest downfall that the chosen, the earth angels, those beings here on a spiritual lesson are doing, because you guys rule from the heart, is you are giving this divine energy to those beings that are not deserving of it. Okay, you are pouring your heart out, and you are, because you're a nurturer, you're a lover, right? And you just give and give and give. And the problem is, once I blocked James, that's great, I'm feeling a lot more flow coming in. So once we need to learn, right, to protect that energy and give that energy to those that, I'm just going to seem rightfully so, like rightfully. So I'm here to support those that rule from the heart. And then Spirit saying chosen ones, right? The chosen ones are the ones that rule from the heart. You guys have many different labels, and you're in many different areas of this matrix. Many different spiritual, new age, starseed, religion. You guys are everywhere, scattered everywhere. These golden seeds have been sown all around this planet, and you guys have been healing. You've been doing the inner work in whichever way you have been guided. You have been using your mind, you have been using your thoughts to create, to decode, to figure out this puzzle of life. Like, we are here to know ourselves. We are here to understand what we must do, our soul purpose, our mission. We're here to uncover the tools that we need. We are here to build, right? We are these builders of this founder frequency. So you have these skills, I have skills, we all have different skills. Okay? And it's so to grow multidimensionally, to heal, to be in resonance with the new earth, to anchor heaven on earth, this light from Christ, we must know how to operate, because all of the ways that we have been programmed down to the subatomic level, right? There is deceptive programs. And through these deceptive programs, operating through these deceptive programs, operating the way that we have been programmed and taught, is not going to work anymore. It's a complete opposite reversal, right, of what we need to do. And this is what is coming through from Spirit. And I have to learn the hard way. And we all, as these spiritual warriors, have to learn the hard way. We have to learn by doing. That's how we know. We have to learn by falling. We have to, Spirit freaking tests us. If you feel this, drop test in the comments, because we have continuously been tested and tested time and time again. It's like we feel so spiritually attacked. We give so much, and we are down in the trenches, in the dark, in the mud, right? We feel used, abused, taken for granted. We feel that nothing that we do is ever good enough. And we feel that to fix problems, we have to keep giving even more. Do you resonate? Now, love is the most powerful teacher. And for all of this journey, right, I have been doing this alone, like absolutely single. It's saying my internet's playing up again. Let me know if my internet's playing up. So to walk this path of ascension, to embody Christ, it was a long, long journey. And I wouldn't have been able to do this if I had a partner. No freaking way. But I got to this point of my spiritual lessons. Like, we have this massive book, right? We have this huge book, and Spirit has it all planned out for us. We don't know what's in this book, but we have to be in the now moment and walk that path. We have to just take the punches, right? And trust. We have to, it's like we have this, our life plan in this book. Spirit, our higher self, God, source, creator. There's a book, right? And there's a playlist for our life and what we're going to do here. And the problem is this identity, it's like we have incarnated into this realm of separation. We have this very narrow view. And what we do is we try to force things. We try to manifest from this very narrow view, this limitation. And like what Spirit has planned for you is massive. Okay? What God, Source, Creator has planned for you is massive. But we have to let go and let flow and be open to the divine. Open our heart, open our mind to the divine and trust. Have faith. Okay? Now, this is the hardest lesson that we learn cycle after cycle after cycle. And we have these soulmates or these twin flames come into our lives at certain moments to teach us to teach us strength, to teach us things that we're doing wrong, to teach us to create these boundaries, to teach us to conserve our energy. Now, one of the patterns that I've noticed with myself is I overgive. I give and I give and I give and I give. And I've always done this through all my relationships, friendships, everything like that. And I've created boundaries, especially in the last 6 years. You know, before that, I used to give away free healing sessions and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, I would just give. It's like, oh, you need help, you need healing. I want to help. And it was all about me wanting to help them. But when I'm doing that, I'm draining my force. My light is being lost in this, being taken by the darkness. Okay. So my light is fueling that dark system. And this is what your light is doing. Your love is doing. The more you overgive, the more you overshare, the more you fill from that cup, your grail. So this is what this is divine revelation from the one, the Christ, the spiritual son, source, your truth, your essence. Okay, this is where this knowledge comes from. This comes from the one. So we can freaking know this stuff. So I've had to go through these really painful cycles time and time and again. But at the end of the day, this is for my self-mastery, for my self-growth. And you guys have the exact same thing to do. So this is the cheat codes coming through from the divine. So it's like what you must do if you wish to dig yourself out of this trap. Okay. Because this old world system that you guys are tied to, that you are bound to, is the bottom rungs of hell. Okay. So this is coming through from the divine. So you can, from survival, fear, and I'm getting lust, right? Lust. Like I'm just seeing the color. So this is about healing our energy body, healing ourselves through all those chakras, the spectrums of the rainbow. Spirit is saying to see things through all eyes, see things from all angles, because you are an angel. You are an angle of the divine. You are an observer. The way that you see things is different to the way that I see things. The way that I decode things is different to the way that you decode things. We all have our personal way that we do things. We all have our unique skill sets. We all have our different tools. We all have our different eyes, Spirit is saying. We all have our, but this is how we are going to anchor heaven on earth, because we are all different. We are all unique. I am the way, you are the way. This is, this came through from the one, the Christ, to say this knowledge is from the divine. Hang on, let me have some water. This is the light of Christ, right? And this is the way. But you are the way. Okay? So the way is the path. The way is the spiral staircase. The way is this unfolding. The way is you being opening your heart and your mind, following this guidance, joining us, because this is the path to Christ. You will find it nowhere else. This is the one. So one person had to do this to be able to share this with others so they could do it too. This isn't the old world system of worship where you worship someone external to you. You worship a partner, right? Like, this is it. Like, part of what, as one of these earth angels, these divine beings, these Christic beings, we have this heart of gold. Yes, this is live. Hello. So, so part of the way that I've always operated is I pour into, it's like this divine feminine and masculine, right? So I've been having these really hard lessons where I have this, it's this very interesting thing, right? Where spirit has to show me things through like this vessel, through experience, right? We have to experience these things to know for sure. Like, everything that I share is because I know it, because spirit has shown me, has led me, has given me 1,000,001 tests. I've fallen 100 million times, and then I finally get the lesson that spirit's trying to teach me. I know it, right? Like, I haven't read this stuff in books. And this is it. If you are a true chosen, you are ready to walk the path to Christ, to embody Christ, you must know this. You must operate this way. You must open your heart, open your mind, take this guidance, but then also open your awareness and start to go inward and ask those questions. We need to stop focusing on the external and pouring our essence into others. Stop worshipping, like, stop. So the way that Source wants us to view things is that everything external to you is taking from you. This is one perspective, okay? This is one way of seeing it. So you are a God, you are the one. Now, the other day in a TikTok video, live stream. So if you want to follow on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, head over to my TikTok and subscribe, because I go live on there too. Now, someone said, that was this week, what's the difference between God and spirit? And the answer from the one was, you are a God. At the end of the road, right? You are God. The God is like a neuron, and spirit is like, my internet keeps cutting out. And that's the problem. We do have blockages with the network, with our collective network. So we are going to see that through our live streams. There will be network issues, because that's how spirit communicates to us. When there's high frequency knowledge, information coming through, because we are still working at healing and fine tuning and connecting and unifying as a network, there is going to be bugs. Okay. So again, they're funny. We're talking about this neural network, aren't we? Like, of the divine. So at the end of the road, you are God. You are a God. God is the individual aspect of the one, the fully evolved self, right? So the God is the neuron. The the spirit is the neural pathways, right? So I want you to see that the neural pathways, connecting all the other neurons, right? So part of my ascension is knowing this, being taken through this, learning this from spirit, actually experiencing this. So I'm speaking from experience. So some part along the road, I connected to. It's really hard to speak the words. Like, I know it, I've done it, I see it. But on this journey, I connected in with all these other gods, right? And that was a part of this divine embodiment. So that wasn't, it's not like, oh my God, like you heal to access the level of consciousness of God. It doesn't stop. This journey doesn't stop. And it's never going to stop, because we're always continuously learning. The one has incarnated into you so it can learn itself from all these different angles, so it can have experience. It can experience life. That is the meaning of life, to experience. So Source, the one, the spiritual sun, you are a part of that. And this journey, so now they're taking me back to the 144,000. So again, that was this process of this nodal network. So embodying Christ. So there is so much knowledge, things that I can share, that I get to share, but it's shared when it's needed. It's shared to whom it is needed, and to whom those in, like, it's this, we are gifted this knowledge by showing up. So it's really important that when you see these live streams, to show up and say hi. I don't connect with all the comments because I'm doing this on my phone, and this knowledge has to come out. Over on TikTok, there's subscription things set up, so I can do more one-on-one. I have one-on-one consultations that are now available. So you can get one-on-one support that way. You can join our inner circle and get collective support that way, access some really high frequency knowledge that will not be shared through these live streams, through these free streams, because spirit is all about gifting those who, it's this energy exchange, okay? Because the law of one is balance, okay? And you get what you give. So what I'm saying, to receive the most from these free live streams is to really be a part, like show up, be open heart, open mind, press that like button. To, like, people have no idea about the black magic spells out there, like the things that you guys continuously give your energy to, that you sign up to, that are taking from you. Even pressing a power button, you are pressing this symbol that reinforces blockage. There are so many spiritual symbols that keep you blocked and at a low frequency. But this number one trap is the biggest truth. And it's our love that we give away. And it's funny because it's like we've been punishing ourselves our whole life by operating out of love. So it's like we've been shooting ourselves in the foot this whole time. There's 1,000,001 things and ways that you give your energy away, but this is the biggest, spirit is saying. So we go here, we're going a little bit here, there, and everywhere. Imagine having access to this infinite database and the information that you receive that comes through, again, it's bringing up this divine oracle. So part of this journey, trying to figure out who the hell I am, and this is the journey we are all on, all those chosen. It's like, who am I? And you do the inner work and you heal, and you discover through healing, through shadow work, these different aspects of ourselves, these deeper aspects of ourselves and who we really are. To walk the path of Christ, to embody Christ, the only way is going within. It's not anything out there. And there's a lot of things out there, for example, the Bible. That, again, is another tool that the darkness uses to take your light. And by you going by the book, you're going by the old way. That information is very outdated now. The Christ is back with an upgrade, with an update, with truth. Like, you are seeing it in this time, in this space, in this now moment. The second coming of Christ is the return of Christ, and it's coming through knowledge. It's coming through wisdom. It's coming through knowledge. It's like saying knowledge, like as in knowledge. Like, this is the latest from the one for you to access the truth. And due to old world traps, old world tools, some beings are going to be blinded to this forever. Old world teachings, new earth teachings, there's a lot of deception out there, but this is where you become a decipher. Like, I'm getting a decipher, but a cipher of truth. You are the cipher of truth, Spirit's saying. So if we look back at the Torah and using a cipher to get prophecy and hidden truths, you are the cipher. Okay, you are here to decipher fact from fiction, truth from deception. Okay, you are the cipher. Spirit is saying you are the cipher. Christ is saying you have to crack the code. You have to figure it out. And as long as you stay attached, stay bound to old world tools and black magic devices for control, the longer you will stay a sleeper. The longer you will be a part of the program and not a programmer. Okay, the creators are the coders. They're the creators. Coder, creator. Like, I'm just getting coder, creator. You are the programmer. You are the architect of this reality. And through this knowledge, through all of us unifying, connecting, we're learning. The more people that come into these streams, that into our collective, the more mind power we will have, the more illumination we will receive. So this is a collective effort where if you have got value, if you are resonating with some of these things, because you're not going to resonate with everything, because the Christ is ultimate truth and the world is in darkness right now. So your job is to show up, open heart, open mind, and honor where you are at right now on this journey. There is no judgment. You are there for a reason. You are there because you are here. You are there, right? You are here. I'm getting you are here. You are there. You are here. You are there. You are there, but you're here, right? You are with us in this now moment, whether you're watching the live replay or whether you're watching the live or you're watching the replay 10 years from now. You are here for a reason, and because there is something in here for you. Okay, so stay open to receive this light from the Christ, because you've been chosen. This is your time now. Again, Spirit's saying this comes from the realm of one. Linear time is a construct. Linear time is a trap. Linear time is a reversal of your truth. So the way that Spirit okay, this is a big, huge message. So please bear with me. It doesn't even want to come through. So what everyone needs to know is the external realm, everything that is in your external realm, all those thoughts, all those, whose comments this? Yeah. So it's this mental prison, right? So this physical realm, the way that it was built, the way that it was created is through light and dark. Shadows being cast. The way that shadow is cast is through deception. Deception creates separation. Separation allows the one to experience itself through all these different ways. But now you have been chosen through the power of Christ to make a choice. Do you choose to know the truth, or do you choose to stay fixed into this material realm of separation? Do you choose to keep operating the way that you've always operated, or do you choose something new? Because those beings that choose something new are the beings that are going to usher in this new era. I'm just getting heaven on earth. Not everyone can do this. Not everyone is made for this. Not everyone has the strength and the will to do this. So what spirit, what source, the one, the spiritual sun wants you to do right now is just stop. Okay, just stop. Join your hands together. Balance. This is bringing your masculine and your feminine energies into one. Okay, this is a very powerful symbol. And it's like this feedback loop that spirit wants you to feel. You need to pull your energy in. So I want you to do this and just think in. Okay. Pull your energy in. This is another powerful way that we're going to find our soul family. We are going to attract our divine blessings, our divine gifts. I still can't stop using that word blessing. Blessing is one of those lower dimensional realm words to trap us as well. And I'm still trying to get out of the habit of saying bless, because bless is you aligning yourself, affirming that you are less, that you are being less. It's like bless, 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 because the word bless means you throw out your light energy, right? When you say bless, you're throwing out your light energy. You're sacrificing it. You're sacrificing your return to the one. It's like you're just giving that shit out. You're just throwing it out into the system, right? Bless, bless, bless. The darkness loves when you say bless. The darkness loves when you worship something externally to you. Okay? The darkness, the Antichrist program uses that energy to keep us enslaved. Your light, your love, you operating and going outside yourself fuels the system that we are here to override, that we are here to dismantle. Now, we are each on our personal journeys, right? So this isn't about ego. This isn't about power and control. This is about you. You have your journey. You have your path. You are the way. But your way should never, ever be pushed on others. Ever. So we have a lot of beings who are totally in the depths of hell, and you have a lot of work to do to dig yourself out, okay? Trust me, it is a lot of work. But with these cheat codes from the One, from Spirit, we can learn how to better navigate. So that's what I'm here to bring to you. Like, I've fallen a million trillion times. We want to focus this energy here to this portal and not to those that are trying to take. So young James is closed, or focus this energy here, okay? The comments can be very distracting. So I want you to benefit from this. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, you could probably watch the Facebook replay and see some of the comments at the beginning of this stream. And there was a lot of resistance in the knowledge coming up because there was, in the collective read, there was negative energy coming in. But we're not here to judge that negative energy, because negative energy, positive energy, they all come through for us to learn. And that's the thing. Like, we aren't failing spiritual tests. We are just receiving spiritual lessons. And these spiritual lessons can come like through these very dark people, or through these very dark experiences, these very dark events, or these things, these lights that are shone on very dark aspects that we hold, that we need. Yeah, it's very so Spirit is going to teach you in all different ways, positive, negative, and I'm learning lessons right now, all about love and this evolution energy. So this is all about, so love is that energy of evolution. Okay, put that in the comments. Love is evolution. Love equals evolution. It's this frequency. I'm seeing an atom, it's like life. Okay, so love is life. It's like love, and then I'm getting light. So it's like this. So I'm getting love, heart, magnetism, and I'm getting light, electricity, like circuitry. You know what I mean? So it's like this nervous system, right? I'm getting nervous system response. And our nervous system can respond very negatively to some of this stuff. But we're literally having to reprogram ourselves, release the old programs. When I say reprogram, I mean, and Spirit means release the old programs. And it's really important that when we come into these live streams, we honor them. We really, and Spirit saying, honor yourself, okay, where you're at right now. There is no judgment. And it's like, those beings with a tender heart who resonate with this, it's time to comment, to connect, because we're here to co-create and we're here to support one another. And you guys right now, I'm not sure if it's just me, because we are all on our very different paths. No, but it's like this love. It's like this love. So this will find the ones that it's meant for. And we will, because like always, there's positive and negative in this life. And the negative is really the darkness, but the darkness is essential to our growth. Thank you, Raluca. Love is evolution. It's like this struggle that we've all been through, and we feel it, like this darkness that we've been constantly transmuting, and these negative experiences, they're all coming through from spirit. And it's like at the root, the core, the essence, they're coming through for our growth. So what I'm seeing is the seed in the dirt, like you are this God seed. And if you wish to sprout, like I'm just saying, like a sprout, this is about a reversal of everything we know. So the big message that was coming through before was this linear time, right? This clock. So imagine like the clock face, right? Where we go clockwise to tell the time. But what that is that's actually keeping us fixed into the old world antichrist program, because it is going opposite to our truth, our source, our essence. So what we are doing, we are going back to the core of creation where everything began. So this actually goes in an anti-clockwise position, like direction. So by you constantly so what I'm getting is, oh, this is really hard. So this is of the one, the source, right? So when Sophia had that thought to create, she had that thought because it came from the one. That was the birthing of the physical realm, the beginning, the big bang, right? The ejaculation. Like what I'm seeing is the father ejaculating into this mother, this portal, this holy portal, and then this growth began. And this division of cells, right? So this division of cells, this pattern of creation, this mathematical pattern of creation, that's how life began. The physical realm of life, like we know it. Separation. And since then, things are becoming more and more separated, more and more division. We can see it, can't we? Think of all the labels and everything, all the crazy labels and all the crazy nonsensical things that are just out there in this external realm. And we're like, this is ridiculous. What the hell is going on? That's the separation. So what you must do if you wish to align to this new earth, if you wish to be a part of this new earth, you must operate in a way that's completely opposite to everything you think you know. You must start going within and begin your journey, your way home. Because this is the path, the way through the Divine Holy Mother, the Father, for us to return home. Everything you have been programmed with, everything you have been conditioned to believe, everything has deception. It's riddled with deception, riddled. These mental barriers. So now is the time of knowledge, gnosis, where you know yourself, where you heal to know who you are. And this is a long ass journey. And ego is going to test you at every time, because no matter where you are in that now moment, you're going to think you know it all. And then you're going to keep healing. And then you're going to look back and you're going to go, shivers. Wow. Wow, I was a bit delusional back then. I can't believe I believed this, right? There's going to be a lot of rude awakenings. The Holy Mother has created this portal for you so you can return to wholeness, spiritual wholeness, so you can be one with the one eternal mind. We need to release the frequencies that are holding us back to raise our level of consciousness, to unlock higher dimensions, to embody higher consciousness, higher dimensions, right? This is about embodiment, divine embodiment. And you guys have a long freaking path. And yes, you are so skilled in what you do. But now is the time to be open and start to learn how to open that third eye, to see through all three eyes. Yes, you have a wealth of knowledge and they're your tools. That's a part of your skill set, right? So the way that spirit source, the spiritual sun, I don't even know what to call it, right? I feel the need to say, right? So the spiritual sun is the source. It's the one eternal mind. It's thought. We return home by thinking, by using that thought. That's how we navigate. So within our programming, we are tied to an old system, an outdated system. By you remaining closed, letting your ego rule and go, oh, this is a load of crap, or she said this and I don't agree with that. Your beliefs are a separation program. So if you're being triggered and all that sort of stuff, it's very important to serve yourself, be open to receive. Because where you are right now is in this controlled environment. Oh no, my battery's going to die and my charge is not working. So, yeah, it's not working. And I'm not perfect. I have to find my way, right? You're not perfect. You have to find your way. We are here to walk this path of ascension and be the truth, be authentic. Like, we aren't here to wear masks and pretend we're something that we're not. You know, the whole, for this, it's like, you are you. You are precious. You need to stand in your light. And you stand in your light by honoring yourself, by trusting the process, by giving yourself that love, right? So the one thing that spirit wants to do, and the number one trap that we are in, is we overgive, we overshare, we pour our heart into others, we give our love, we just give and give and give, and we want that person to feel so special, so loved, so cared for. And then in doing that, we are actually diverting that energy from ourselves. We're sacrificing ourselves. So it's like, I'm at this point where I need to figure out how to create these energetic boundaries, because when I love hard, right? And if anyone has any pointers, that would be great. Because cycle after cycle, it's like, no matter what I do, I do this, and it actually pushes, it has the opposite effect of what I actually want. It's so weird. It's so weird. And but that's happening because spirit's trying to teach, and I need to get it through my head But in order to do this, I have to fall down 100 times before I can figure out how to create those energetic boundaries where I'm not just constantly pouring out this energy and emptying my cup to fill someone else's. You know what I mean? Because you will know this as a beautiful, heartfelt being. You do this. You want everyone to be happy. You want to help everyone. If you're a healer, you're probably giving out free sessions all the time, right? Because you just have this, it's inbuilt. So we need to know how to reverse that, to bring that back into ourselves, to do what comes next. There's a lot of things out there in this old world program, a lot of prophecies and a lot of things like the 144, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But there's so much deception in relation to that. That is not of the true Christ. That is of the Antichrist, the outdated programs, the old earth, the programs that are riddled with darkness, the programs that are riddled with darkness in order to milk your divine light, to harvest your divine light, to siphon your divine light, to fuel the dark system, to fuel the Antichrist program, to fuel the very things that, you know, why do you think sociopaths, like psychopath, that psychopathic thing where they have no empathy, why do you think they are so rich? Why do you think why do you think they're so rich? Because they lack empathy. They're not giving that energy, their energy. They're actually conserving it for them. They're keeping it for themselves. And they have all this energy, so they have all this wealth. They're freaking rich. They control the world, right? So these rich and powerful, you know, the elite, right? They are these master magicians. They know, they have the knowledge. They know how to conserve their energy. So it's a very important thing. When we learn how to conserve our energy, our love, our light, when we can contain that, we will start to experience abundance. We will start to experience wealth. We will start to see the money instead of being drained energetically and financially, suffering, poverty, lack, all the you know, like struggling. You know, it's like we need to figure this shit out, guys. So if you have any ideas, if you have any input, put it in the comments. Like, we're here. This is a construction. We're all the chosen ones. Again, the one is saying those with a pure heart, where we meet and we figure this shit out together. We put all of our minds together and we come up with some ideas. This is our collective. So this, you know, what I do, it's not perfect. There's no bills and, like, I don't read from a script. I just sit here and I'm a portal of the divine. And depending on the collective that shows up, there can be blockages where it makes it a lot more difficult. In my membership, it is so much, the knowledge that comes through in my inner circle membership is freaking golden. There is no resistance. In these lives, there is a lot of resistance, I've noticed. The TikTok lives have a completely different vibe because I'm not on here trying to give messages. It's more about connecting with the community over there. So if you want to sort of connect on a more personal, chilled out, I just open a space and we just chat, and I just go with the flow, go with the vibe. These Facebook and YouTube ones, there's a slightly different angle in which the divine wants me to operate, and it makes it difficult depending on the collective. But the more that we work together, the easier it's going to be, and that's going to be Spirit's gift to us. So there's many different ways that we can connect, and this is all about connecting with the collective to heal, to share guidance so we can better know ourselves. And there's many different avenues now that you can go. We've got free communities, TikTok, we've got YouTube, Facebook. We've got, now I'm finally able to step out and do live streams, which is freaking awesome. And in that way, we can find one another. So if you do know anyone who you think is, is for this journey, tag them, share this with them, share this in those spiritual communities. We need to really raise the frequency of the planet and find those people this is meant for. Because when we share this and the people that are meant for it find it, it's better for us, right? We are going to get more powerful knowledge. There's going to be less resistance. It's just energetically speaking, that's what we need to do. That's what the one is saying, because we're here to find one another. This is the Great Awakening Army, where we come together, all of us lone wolves, all of us a black sheep, all of us that have been alone doing it for all this time. It's time for us to connect to the all one now. So if you look at the word alone, AL, one, right? But it's like connect to the all one now. So it's like an extra L. It's like this extra little piece. So we're doing it, it's like the more you give to the people, the more you give your light and love to the people that it's not meant for, the more alone you will feel. That's what came through this morning on my walk. It's like the more love you try to give to those that it's not meant for, the more alone you will feel, the more in darkness you will feel. Because what happens is you have this cup, right? This divine cup, your holy grail, right? There is a lot of work to do before you uncover that. I give beings the guidance, the instruction sets, the activations, the attunements to be able to do that. It's not available yet, but there are beings that have done this, that are doing this. But it's like there's so many, because this is we're working on the collective now. This is like the collective cup, the collective's grail, right? So now I've done what I have to do personally for me, but I haven't, because we are one. Like I am you, you are me. Like it's like this. It's like our work is never done. So if you've been healing and doing inner work and you're like, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? No, because we're working for the one. We are divine, infinite, multidimensional beings. And our job is going to be doing this till the day we die. So we better learn how to figure out through the divine how to operate so we can freaking contain our light and receive that support. And the way that we do that is stop supporting everyone and giving all of our light to everyone and start going within and pouring that inward to support ourselves so that light can fill our very foundations so we can ascend. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to fill ourselves up, and we fill ourselves up by turning that love that we have inward on ourselves, giving that to ourselves. It's this self-love. This is what the divine is all about. This message has come through for you to serve you so you can learn how to serve yourself. This isn't selfish. This is the Great Awakening. This is anchoring heaven on earth. And if you wish to be a part, if you wish to be the anchor and anchor this frequency, this is how you need to operate. And as we unify and we do what the one requires us to do, like the more that join, right, as our collective grows, so will the knowledge and the power in which we receive. We have this brand new chapter, this new moon coming up, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens after this new moon. It can always be very dark and difficult, so I encourage you to freaking subscribe to this, click that notifications button, So when I do go live, you receive the latest from the one, and together we will piece this puzzle together. And to awaken the world, we must awaken to the truth within. And that's the only way. We aren't here to meet up in the physical space. We're here to connect our minds together, this neural network together. You are a node. You are this neuron, right? And we are all connected through these pathways, these golden illuminated pathways. So to anchor in on this is so important. You choose, okay? You can choose to let this light go by being closed, by not aligning to this, pressing that like button, not joining, and you can choose. This is your choice. I'm here to find those beings that still have faith. Trust. That's how we are going to override the beliefs. The beliefs are the separation programs. The beliefs are the lies. The beliefs keep us segregated, suppressed, oppressed. They keep us struggling alone. This is the all one, the Christ frequency. This is about asking the questions within, okay? All those questions you have about the external world, stop it. All those questions that you have about the Bible, stop it. All those questions that you have about the birth certificates and the government, conspiracy, corruption, stop it. All those questions that you have regarding anything externally to you, stop it. Now is the time, if you wish to ascend through the power of Christ, to walk your path to Christ, to embody Christ, go within and ask the questions. Open your awareness to the world within you, because this is about your will and where you choose to focus your attention. So by focusing on all these questions about the external, you are focusing your energy, you're giving your light away. Bang. You've been used. You've been abused. You've been taken for granted. You chose that. You chose to give your divinity away because you chose to focus your attention. You chose to focus your energy on something externally to you. You chose to worship something outside of you. You're choosing to live out of alignment with the one by operating externally, by focusing your energy on something external to you. This is a sacred portal, a divine portal. This is external to you. But this is the knowledge, the wisdom, the truth coming through from this portal, from the one, for you to use to build yourself up, to build your path, your way home. Again, it's opposite. Everything that we thought we know is opposite. Every time we question something externally to us, we're giving our light away. Yeah, it's just like it's just, I'm just getting like they're just repeating, spirit's just repeating it. So by you focusing on the external world, you're refusing to grow. The only way to grow is to go within. The only way to uncover your divine technology is to go within. Hey, Denise. And that's it. I am not perfect. Do you know the amount of every month, Spirit, the one trying to teach me to stop pouring my love into others and pour it into myself, because I pour my love into one in the external, and then when I'm empty, when I need something, it's like, it's a pattern that Spirit's like, do you not freaking get it, Nadine? Stop pouring your energy out, because you empty your cup, and then because your cup is empty, you are such a low frequency, and then you take on these low frequency behaviors, these negative emotions and all that sort of stuff, but you've done that to yourself, Nadine. Like, it's like, do you not get it? Turn that energy inwards. So for the last week, this energy in relation to fame and how we worship famous people. Like, we see these people, we have these favorite comedians or actors, and we just love them because they bring out so much light in us. And it's like, I love them. They're so good. They're so talented. They're so this. They're so inspiring. They're so that. And Spirit's like, Nadine, pour that energy inwards, right? You are all those things. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. You are all these things. Stop pouring all that energy, all that worship. Stop. See what's happening? It's going out. The system is taking it and it's being dispersed, and it's fueling the dark system. It's fueling all the shit that we need to get rid of. It's ridiculous. It's so funny. It's like this cosmic, it's this cosmic joke. It's like we thought we knew what was going on, but in fact we were actually blinded to the truth. So now the truth reigns. Now the truth pours forth from this eternal cup for you to take. And by you taking on some of this knowledge, taking what's illuminated to you through your mind, because again, we are all individuals. We all have different ways of seeing. We all have different lenses on. We all have different missions, different paths, different everything. So take what is illuminated to you. If there's something illuminated to you, put it in the comments. Take this video, cut out bits of it and post it, right? Like, get this truth out, get this knowledge out. It's time for us to start teaching others. It's like through your unique lens. Like, it's like you do what you do, you stand in your light, and you speak your truth, because it's this interconnectedness of leaders, of chosen ones stepping up and sharing in whichever way they're comfortable, sharing their authenticity, because authenticity is truth. Authenticity is light. Authenticity is love. It's a part of this body of creation, love and light. Truth and energy. It's about us opening ourselves up, being aware, seeing the patterns. If you don't like the word patterns, coincidences, the things that just keep reappearing, right? What's reappearing in your life right now? Let me know. There's so many different angles and so many different aspects, but together we're going to figure this shit out. This is the realm of thought, of mind. I'm getting of action, where we actually take action now, and we have some sort of game plan for what it is we must do to roll out this great awakening here on this planet. So no matter who you are, where you're from, if you've been led here, if things are resonating to you in this, you're in the right place, okay? If you can't handle it, you're going to get triggered, and your ego is just going to, and you're going to just walk away, right? This is going to find the people that it's meant for. So you can assist, you're going to assist you, us, our collective, by sharing this. So take a moment, share this, and share this knowledge, this information, and show people where to find it. Okay. Because right now, we are moving into this new moon, right? So there's going to be, this is a new chapter. So there's going to be a whole heap of new lessons. So this knowledge, this message is coming through from the divine, so we can freaking like handle what is coming next, because it's big. Okay. This is coming through. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared. It's like, oh my God. Because it's heavy, it's dense, it's us. It's like, stop giving your light away to those it's not meant for. Come and join us here in this portal. Heal with these sacred light codes, these activations, these upgrades. We want to do this. We need to do this. You guys here are the givers. You guys here are the heartfelt beings. The beings that are not of this frequency, they're not going to last long here. But at the end of the day, like, we need to band together now more than ever. We need to unify, because again, what is coming next is big. And but what Spirit's saying is, we're going to bring this on by doing what we have to do. It's like this pendulum swinging. It's like this pendulum swinging, but it's sort of going up. And then out of that, I'm seeing scales. So we're balancing the scales here. The way that we balance deeper and deeper and deeper is through connection. It's through knowing. It's through this light, this illumination. I'm here to illuminate you if you are open to receive it. So my screen's gone really dark. I think my battery is really shutting down now. It's been such an honor seeing you guys. I can't even see the comments. And it's so glary out there that I'm just like, I can't even see. Okay, my loves. It's been amazing. And I hope those that, it's funny because the beginning of this live was shocking. There was so much resistance, and I was just like, oh my God, give me TikTok lives any day, because they're just so much easier. But again, we're here to do powerful work, and to do this powerful work, we must come up against resistance. We must come up against negativity, because they are really powerful ways in which we grow, because it makes us push our mental, like, this is about this mental journey where mentally we are pushed to our boundaries to have new ways of thinking, new ways of seeing, right? So we experience this resistance, and part of being one of these chosen ones, these light warriors, these earth angels, is you just keep pushing no matter what. You have this divine will within you, right? All right, guys. Love ya. Bye.